At the Shelby American Heritage Center in Las Vegas, past the museum and the way too tempting gift shop, there is the production facility, where you can usually find Vince La Violette. Unless he's on the track.
So what my job is to come up with an idea, prove the idea out, put the idea on the track, test it all out, make sure everything works perfect, and then we go ahead and we put that car into production, and then I go ahead and start on the next one. So I probably got the best job in the world. When I started here, it was perfect because it was like everything that I'd always wanted to do, or I had been doing, but I had to use my own money to do it. Now I got somebody else's money and I get to do what I want. I can make even cooler stuff.
The cool stuff includes Shelbying up your Mustang or turning your GT 500 into a Super Snake. No roads? No problem. There are now Shelby trucks for kicking sand. As in the past, the quest is for supercharged performance.
Supercharger is awesome because it makes power. It's horrible because it makes heat. There's two things that you got to balance all the time. So what this hood here does is the air comes in, bounces off the top of the supercharger, which is now the intercooler. Right now, our underhood temperatures are 8 degrees above whatever ambient air temperature is. So what that means is on the track, we're probably going to have about 25 to 30 more horsepower. That means that you're looking at the back of our car every single time and you're going, I have exactly the same thing he does. Why am I losing?
Because you don't have Shelby on the back of your car. That's why it's in front of you.
Yes, exactly. I started a lot of years ago, and like I say, I've been in racing. I'm come from a racing background. I know what needs to be done, but I also look at it as, it's got to have style. It's got to be over and above. It's got to be, it's got to be a Mustang, but yet it's got to be a Shelby.
That means horsepower.
And we heard a car running on the dyno. What kind of pull did we do?
It's the 2017 Shelby 1000. Just put down 1,100 horsepower to the ground, 888 foot-pounds. So this thing's going to be a monster on the street, about 1,300 horsepower at the motor. So
we run around, and we show each other. Look what we came up with here. Look what we did here.
Look at that guy smile.
This is a monster. This car
Have you taken this monster
monster
on the track yet?
No, not yet. No,
Not yet.
He's still finishing up. Oh, it'll be on the track. There's no doubt about that.
Who's the first guy that gets behind the wheel of it?
On the track would be me.
At Shelby, they go track to the future.
This is the 21 car. So right now we're working on suspension. As you can see, there's no front end on it, no fenders or anything like that. That's because it's all new. The future is going to be totally different again.
But that future is committed to the past with a signature.
Well, we have a CSM badge on one side, which puts you into the lineage. We have another badge on the other side that whoever built that car signs that car. And not only that, you're in the registry with all the lineage from original Carroll Shelby's first car. You're in that book. That's what Shelby's about.
It's a story that's still being written today.
Still being written today.
A history being written by the legacy of Carroll Shelby.
Every night he'd call me up and say, Vince, I want to thank you for what you did. I love you, man. I'll see you tomorrow. And he was that kind of guy, and he had that kind of passion, and that's what gives us the passion.
I think Carroll Shelby would be very proud of what this team here has built and accomplished with his legacy.
I'm guessing that Carroll Shelby would be extremely proud of the way you're doing things.
Yeah. Like I say, every day I think of him every day, and everything I do, I think, is this the way Carroll would have wanted it done? And you have to think that way every day. It's his name on the building. I'm just privileged enough to work here.